with The Mystery Project and the next episode of Peggy Delaney, written by James W. Nichol. It seems that Peggy's new romance with Carlos is over and done. Besides that, she has to deal with a doctor who's under attack from anti-abortionists, and that, my friends, is only the beginning. Kyra Harper stars as Peggy Delaney in Going Public.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Ms. Delaney, Dr. Joseph Cobb. Despite the injunction against picketing in front of my residence, they're back. Again. Different faces, same demented signs. I want to go public on this.
Why?
Why what?
Why aren't you seeing Carlos anymore?
I'm just not. Oh, I better get out of here. I'm late already. It's almost noon.
Well, that's because you didn't get up until 11.
How's the studying going?
Fine. So, what happened?
I just slept in.
You know what I mean, Carlos. I screwed it up for you, didn't I?
No. I want to spend all my free time with you. Only 2 more months, then you're back home to Dad in Vancouver, right? So, like I said I would, I told Carlos I didn't have any extra time right now.
But I told you not to say that. I don't want to get in the way. Now it's like I'm afraid to be left alone like I'm some stupid little kid.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
Because it seems he was at his old place back home where his wife and daughter live. He was there to pick his kid up and to, I don't know, some father-daughter thing, take her skating. Anyway, I guess his wife was there too, and Carlos was overcome with nostalgia.
Pardon?
He's moved back in with his wife.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Actually, it's perfect. If he doesn't know what he's doing, what he really wants, then why should I waste my time, right?
Uh-huh.
Sammy, you've been fed. Twice. Please, shut up.
So, it's good. You're not upset or anything?
I think so.
Yeah, I've learned something, Mom. Since I've been here living with you anyway.
What's that?
Well, just as stupid as it is. Irrational, I mean. I do feel afraid sometimes about how you feel about me and where I stand with you, you know. But now, well, at least I know they're stupid feelings. It's not what's really happening. It's just how I feel.
Oh, sweetheart.
No, but it's good to know that.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's the legacy alcoholics give their kids. They make the world a scary, untrustworthy place.
Oh, you don't drink anymore?
I know. Know what I found out?
What?
Despite all that, well, despite me, the ties between us are really, really strong, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I feel so lucky.
Cinderella cleaning, where there's always a happy ending. Oh, yes, Mrs. Klein, the cleaners are not there. Well, you see, that's because it's not your day, dear. Yes, Wednesday, remember? It's only Tuesday. Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Yes, that's all right, dear. Tomorrow, yes. Yes, we will. Bye-bye.
Hi, Bernie.
You know, she must be 100, 110.
I just want to hang out. I don't want to talk.
Every other day she calls. What do you mean you don't want to talk? You're giving me cancer again.
Don't bug me, okay, Bernie? I just want to relax.
So, You look a little crazed.
Don't be stupid.
Heard anything from Carlos lately?
Why would I want to hear from Carlos?
You know what? You should go on a vacation. Maybe the islands. Okay. Florida. Paris would be nice.
With whom? I don't have time.
Well, do something. Pamper yourself. Look after yourself. You obviously need something. Get a massage.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, like a manicure, a pedicure, a new hairstyle. Get a masseuse, you know?
Don't be such an idiot.
Okay. What are you going to do then? You look like Edith Piaf. You're just going to suffer?
No, work. That's what I'm going to do. Morning, noon, and night. Work.
Thank you for responding to my phone call. Please, sit down.
Well, thanks for remembering me.
I enjoyed our interview. I thought you wrote an interesting, admirable series, but it didn't help.
Help what?
To promote rational thought. But then, that injunction I worked so hard to get hasn't helped either.
Oh, could have fooled me. I thought I'd have to beat my way through a crowd.
And the cops came and shooed them away. I don't think they even bothered to charge anyone this time. And if they did, so what? They'll be back. No longer satisfied with demonstrating outside my clinic, now they're showing up consistently in front of my home. Abortion stops a beating heart. And all the rest of it.
Well, simple signs, complicated issue. You don't mind if I use my trusty tape recorder again, do you? It's just easier than making notes.
Not at all.
Good.
I don't think it's such a complicated issue.
You said you wanted to go public. About what?
The injunction against picketing in front of my house. It doesn't work because the cops won't come down hard enough on these people.
Well, they fine them, don't they?
A slap on the wrist. It's always a first offense because they rotate new pickets. And besides, the cops, I don't think, are very enthused about freedom of choice and doctors who perform abortions. That's just my opinion.
That's interesting. If you're willing to be quoted on that, I'll print it.
I'm definitely willing. I want public opinion to put some pressure on the cops. I want some attention paid to what's happening here. Pictures of baby parts, blood-smeared dolls hanging from placards, signs calling me a murderer. My children have to walk right by them.
Would you characterize these demonstrations as spontaneous?
No. I would characterize them as the machinations of one man, Edward James Teller. He's behind all this. And he's a psychopath, as far as I'm concerned. He scares the hell out of me.
I interviewed him.
I know you did.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you were home, Joseph.
Some crazies showed up just after you left with the kids. About 8 of them.
Again? Oh, God.
This is Peggy Delaney. You remember Toronto Tribune articles?
Oh, yes, of course. How do you do?
Hi.
My wife, Caroline. I thought you were going to the club.
Yes, I did.
But your class doesn't start until 10:30, does it? It's just 10:20 now.
I changed my mind. I just didn't feel like Tai Chi today for some reason.
I see. Was Mel there?
I think so.
Well, he usually works out at the club every morning, doesn't he?
I'll talk to you later. It was nice meeting you.
Oh, nice meeting you, too.
I think that's gross, picketing in front of that doctor's house.
So does he. You know, you're turning that cat into the world's biggest suck.
Well, he likes his chin scratched.
He likes everything scratched.
Those people make me sick. It's not like they're going to adopt all those children they want born. They're so hypocritical. You believe in freedom of choice, don't you?
No, I don't believe in it like it was an article of faith. Abortions make me feel just sad. So for me, it's not even close to a belief. I agree women should be free to choose. I mean, it's better than coercion of any kind, legal or otherwise. But something deep in our lives is really screwed up, you know?
And so who knows? And who cares? 7 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. It's gray. It's snowing. It's minus 15 Celsius. And the windshield is frozen. The unmentionables off an infinite number of brass monkeys. Good morning, Toronto.
Oh, God.
Top of the news. Toronto's 6th homicide of the year. An operator of an abortion clinic on Gerrard Street East, Dr. Joseph Cobb, was shot through his own living room window last night.
What? E.J. Teller, isn't it?
Ms. Delaney, good morning.
Is it? Somehow I didn't expect to see you out in front of Dr. Cobb's house, given the circumstances.
What circumstances are those?
He was murdered, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Are these your people?
No, I don't have any people.
Nice signs. Can I talk to you later? At your office? Will that... Oh, God.
Peggy. Hi.
Hi.
I should have guessed I'd see you here. I'm glad.
I'm working.
Right.
This is Andrew James Teller.
Yeah, I know. Carlos Zabel, Metro Police. Homicide. I'm just standing here, detective. I'd like to talk to you. Oh, everyone would like to talk to me. Do I own a rifle? No. Do I know anyone who owns a rifle? No. Personally, I'm terrified of all violence. Perpetrated by anyone on anyone, including unborn children. That's why I'm freezing my feet off. That's why I'm here.
Dr. Cobb's wife, is she still in the house?
She's at a friend's.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
Peggy, how about a coffee later?
Like I said, I'm working.
Hello? She says she'd like to, but the police have asked her not to talk to reporters.
Well, thanks anyway. I didn't really expect to see her. I just wanted her to know that I'm terribly sorry.
I think she knows that.
It was actually Dr. Cobb's partner who told me Caroline was here.
Mel?
Yes. He was at the house this morning talking to police. He seems very distraught.
Why wouldn't he be?
He told me that Caroline's sister had picked up the children and that Caroline had come over here.
Caroline and I have been best friends forever.
And Mel? How far back does he go?
Well, I'm not sure. Joseph and he are partners in some medical centers around the city. I think they met about 10 years ago. They both sail. Or did. I just can't believe it.
Of course. All of you must have felt somewhat uneasy for Joseph's safety.
We just didn't talk about it. Caroline would never talk about it. She kept all that kind of fear to herself.
According to the police, it happened about 2:30 in the morning. Did Joseph suffer from insomnia?
No, they'd just gotten home just a while before. She and Joseph and Mel. They'd been out somewhere, talking or something, probably about business. I'm not sure. Caroline said she went up to bed and Joseph was having a nightcap, I guess.
With Mel?
No, he'd left. He'd just dropped them off and then he went home.
Peggy Delaney, Toronto Trib.
Yes, Miss Delaney? It's Mary. Mary Cuthbert?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember me? I was one of the people you interviewed. One of Dr. Cobb's patients?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Well, okay. Not so good. It's about Dr. Cobb. Can I talk to you?
Is this the smoking section?
Yeah.
Good. Quiet restaurant.
Well, that was the idea. Do you want a Coke?
No, thanks. I'm okay.
I feel awful.
About Dr. Cobb?
He was so good. He understood what I was going through. Not like my mother or Dougie. And those people outside screaming at me, sticking pamphlets in my hands and their signs in my face. Dr. Cobb, I felt he knew all about me. All the mixed up things I was feeling. Half of them I didn't even know how to put into words.
I remember you told me. You wanted to make something of your life first so that when you did have a child, it would have a mother who was happy with herself.
I still feel that way. But it wasn't easy to do. It was horrible. Horrible. I think of that baby all the time.
So, are you still in school?
My last year. Peggy, that's not why. Why I wanted to talk to you. It's Dougie.
Oh?
He said he was okay with it and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he wasn't. Not really. And afterwards, he just got weirder and weirder. He claimed that it was his baby, too. That I killed his baby, and never had anything to say about it. One night, he started to cry. He just bawled, you know? It really scared me. He said he was going to kill Dr. Cobb.
When was this?
About 3, almost 4 months ago. He started calling me Poison Mary. He said I was poisoned inside. He couldn't touch me anymore. I didn't want him to. I hid out at a girlfriend's house. My mother said he kept coming around every day for a couple of weeks. He'd just sit out front of our place in his car.
Lots of people make threats. They don't really mean them.
I never went back home. I live with a couple of other girls now. My mother called me 2 nights ago to tell me he left a message for me on her answering machine. I listened to it. He said, "Mary, guess what? I'm performing abortions now. 2. What are you doing?
Just looking through these old tapes for an interview I did a few months ago.
Oh, you should file them by date or something.
Yeah, I should. Oh, got it.
Got what?
My conversation with the boyfriend of this girl who was getting an abortion at Dr. Cobb's clinic last year.
Was he the dad of...
Of whatever Dr. Cobb sucked out of her and flushed down the sink?
God.
Yeah. He was the father.
I'm used to taping things anyway. Demonstrating, you know. I work at Triple Z Electronics. Out in the Danforth?
Uh-huh. Well, it's just a help for me. I can concentrate on the person I'm talking to without having to scribble down notes. So, Mary goes in on Thursday.
That's right.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's good. She's only 17. Even though I turned 22 this November, you know. But it's her choice. It should be. It's her body. And she's smart. You know, she doesn't want to quit school or anything. And I have to work all the time. So it just wouldn't be fair. I mean, to her. You know, to stay home with the baby or for the baby to be at her mother's all the time, like, wouldn't be much of a life, would it? Besides, it's just like, it's hardly anything right now. It's just kind of like a little blood clot or something, you know? Like getting a pimple removed or something like that.
So, you're okay with it?
Doesn't bother me.
What's happening now?
I think he got up to get a beer or something.
So why did you want to listen to that?
I was just trying to remember him. What he looked like. Douglas Shepard.
Thanks.
For what?
For having a coffee.
I called you because I'm a reporter.
Oh.
I need information. I'm not here just to hang out like we did before.
Okay.
Particularly now that you're hanging out with your wife.
Interesting way to put it.
When I said goodbye, I meant it.
I can see that.
So, what's new with the investigation?
Not much. A couple of vague descriptions from an old man out walking his dog who noticed 2 vehicles late that night. A pickup truck, possibly dark blue, possibly dark green, possibly black. And a car, some old gas guzzler. Partial plate, a 9 and a letter T, in any order.
Terrific.
Yeah. Same MO as the sniper in Winnipeg and down in the States, though. One guy, a specialist. I think people like Teller know who he is. They protect him, smuggle him from place to place, scout targets. and give him all the information he'll need to carry out the job. Questioning Teller, though, is like throwing a glass of water into the ocean. You make no impression at all.
Really?
Uh-huh. I've moved.
You've what?
I've moved out again. It was just crazy to think my wife and I could ever make it work again. It'll never work again.
Oh. Am I supposed to be happy about that?
No. I don't know.
You bounce around a lot, Carlos. You know, you never did tell me what it was. Why you left in the first place. You just said you and Julie weren't getting along.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you sometime. It has to do with a cop who spent way too much time away from his wife and his kid, and some other man his wife met, who comforted her, more or less, when her husband wasn't around. It has to do with that.
Ah.
Not the kind of story you want to tell a woman you're trying to impress, you know.
You're a stupid fool.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, to think I'd care about something like that. Why would you think that?
Why do men think anything? We just do. That's all.
Carlos.
What?
I'm sorry about all that. I mean, I really am.
Okay. Thanks. I feel kind of stupid right now.
I like it when you feel kind of stupid. Instead of the big, tough front, you know?
Uh-huh.
Carlos.
What?
Well, it's just about Dr. Cobb's wife, Caroline, and his business partner. I think it's the same thing. I think there's something between them.
You do?
And maybe Dr. Cobb knew, and he accused them that night. Well, they probably denied it, and then afterwards, this Mel White, he drove Caroline and Joseph home, right?
No. Cobb had been drinking, but he refused the ride. He went home alone, in a cab.
Okay, so White drives Caroline home. She goes to bed. Dr. Cobb wanders around the house, unable to sleep. His life in a total mess. And then White sneaks back to the house, and making it look like the work of that international sniper guy, he kills him.
No.
No?
Off the record, Mrs. Cobb did volunteer some information along that line. Except she wasn't having an affair with his partner. Dr. Cobb just thought she was. He was paranoid about it. He did accuse them that night. They did try to convince him otherwise, but they couldn't change his mind. Besides, White has an alibi.
Oh?
Dr. Cobb was shot at approximately 2:35 a.m. The neighbor next door and the old man both heard the shot. A nurse had called White at 1:30 a.m. while he was driving Caroline home. A patient of his at Sunnybrook had just gone into cardiac arrest. White arrived at the hospital at 2 a.m. He was there until 4 in the morning.
He's in there. In the store, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Selling stereos.
What did he say?
That he was sorry to hear about Dr. Cobb. I told him I was just going around getting reactions from all the people I'd interviewed before.
How did he look?
Normal, I guess. I don't know. He asked if I'd seen you.
Oh, God. What did you say?
I said not yet, but I'm planning to. Any message for her? His eyes suddenly went all kind of teary. He said, tell her I loved her.
That just makes me feel so sick.
Well, anyway, I'm sure the cops will be checking out everybody who might have had a grudge of some kind against Dr. Cobb. I'll give him Doug's name.
I'm kind of surprised.
What?
That he's driving his pride and joy. That's how I knew he was there. See that powder blue Pontiac? It's a 57. He usually keeps it under a tarp in the garage behind his place. He hardly ever drives it.
What does he usually drive?
A Ford. An old Grand Marquis. It's kind of like a tank.
Is it?
Carlos's wife cheated on him?
Yes. And he went back to her, thinking, well, somehow he might get over it. Maybe for the sake of his daughter.
Maybe he still loves her.
Why? Why would he still love her? Anyway, it didn't work. It can't work. Whatever they had between them, she broke it. Oh, just a sec.
Oh, I love cell phones. You're talking to someone. Whoops. Suddenly the cell phone's more important than the living, breathing human being.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Just calling to say thanks.
For what?
For the tip. We found the car under a tarp in a garage behind his place. A real old gas guzzler.
Oh, yeah?
Interesting license plate. 922 THC. Been talking to him for a couple of hours. He just confessed.
Oh, God.
Oh, God, what? He's going back to his wife again? He's leaving her? What?
Just wanted to let you know.
Okay.
And thanks for, not crowding me about what had actually happened. My wife's affair. Took me a while to get around to telling you, didn't I? Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, what?
You've been listening to Going Public, this week's episode of Peggy Delaney by James W. Nichol. Featured in the cast, Kyra Harper as Peggy, Katerina Scorsone as Amber, John Stalker as Bernie Snyderman, and George Buza as Detective Carlos Chabot. You heard Peter Dvorsky as Dr. Joseph Cobb, and Kate Trotter as Carolyn Cobb. Ray Landry was Edward James Teller. Deborah Tennant played Joan Tershel. Samantha Reynolds was Mary Cuthbert. You heard Sean Matheson as Doug Shepard, and James D. Morris as the Radio Morning Man. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka. The recording engineer was Dorgo Grandich. Sound effects by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer. Our coordinating producer, Barry Morgan. And the program was produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell. And Bill Howell is the executive producer of The Mystery Project. The sets of the first Peggy Delaney series are available in bookstores as well as at your library, so check that out. And that is all the time we have for the roundup for this week.
Our series is the continuation of Peggy Delaney, written by James W. Nichol. Peggy's friend Bernie Snyderman seems to have a problem. It looks like he's the bullseye on someone's target, and the arrows are coming closer and closer. Kyra Harper and John Stalker share the honors in Special Delivery, the newest episode of Peggy Delaney.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Hi, it's me. I have a problem.
Simon, have you seen Bernie? He's not in the front office.
I don't see him in here, do you?
Hi there.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
Think nothing of it.
Okay. Well, he just left me a message. It's the middle of the day. I assumed he'd be at work.
Did you?
Well, maybe he's home.
Assume he's home. You might have more luck.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for your help, Simon.
If I knew where Bernie was, I'd take you right to him. I am Alex Bronowski. And you are?
Peggy Delaney. Hi again. Well, I'm out of here.
I'm a friend of Bernie's. We've been doing business together for years. I supply him for all his needs.
Really? All of them?
In the way of cleaning supplies. Anything else he has to look after for himself.
Which I'm sure he does.
So, Peggy, don't run off. What do you do for a living?
Chase after Bernie. Bye. So how come you're home? Are you sick?
Sort of.
You should fire Simon Bloom.
Don't throw your coat there. It's snowing out there. I'll hang it up.
He gets grumpier all the time.
I can't fire him. He's my father's friend. He's been our general manager for years. He does a good job.
And who's Alex Bernowski?
Why?
I don't know. He's kind of slimy.
What is this? You're going to insult everybody I know? This is why you're here?
No, I'm here because you said you had a problem.
I have a stalker.
What?
I have this stalker who's stalking me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. You think I'm hallucinating? Yeah, I'll show you. This was shoved under my door this morning. It's not there at 7 when I get the paper. It's there at 8 when I go to leave for work.
Well, where was it? What is it?
Yeah, read it.
Sleepy time for Bernie, cuddled in his bed. His sheets are dry, his conscience clear, and soon he will be dead.
Kind of grabby, isn't it?
No. God, who wrote this?
I thought, at first, it was just some nut who picked me out of a crowd. Now, I'm not so sure.
At first? How long has this been going on?
About a year.
A year? Why didn't you tell me?
I did tell you. Why do you think I got an unlisted phone number back in November? You don't listen.
Oh, right. God, Bernie.
Yeah.
So he used to call you, now he sent you this. What's the point? Other than to scare you.
That's the point.
Simon Bloom didn't sound very concerned that you hadn't shown up for work this morning. Have you stopped going in?
I go in. Sometimes. Phone calls I can handle. Poems printed with a pink marker pen on the back of pieces of cardboard I'm not so good at.
And now you're what? Hiding out here, not going to work.
I feel vulnerable at work. The door's unlocked. I have to walk over to the warehouse. I have to go out to inspect new clients' homes. I was on my way to work today.
Bernie, if he was going to hurt you, he'd have done it by now. He's had a whole year.
That's what I keep telling myself. Unfortunately, I'm not listening.
Maybe I could ask Carlos to help.
Carlos? The cop? That won't do any good. The cops can't do anything. Nothing's happened yet. I feel like selling the business.
Oh, don't be stupid.
No, I mean it. I'm seriously thinking about it. Then I could move maybe to another city.
Oh, yeah, great. Maybe that's what he wants you to do. Maybe he's not after you. He's after Cinderella cleaning.
A stalker who wants a cleaning business.
Not a stalker. Somebody pretending to be a stalker. Someone like Simon Bloom.
Oh, God.
Well, he's mean, and he's been there forever. Maybe your dad was going to sell him the business, and then you came back from Vancouver, and you were shiftless and hopeless and didn't know what you were doing with your life, so your dad gave you the business instead.
Simon Bloom. He's so old.
So?
Besides, there's something about this poem. I don't know, something familiar, like a memory, a secret, something. It won't come clear, but I think I know this guy.
He says he thinks he knows the guy.
Well, if you can come up with a name, maybe I could have a little chat with whoever it is. Well, he threatened your friend in that poem, right?
Well, he didn't say tell Bernie, though. He just said Bernie would be dead.
Close enough. For an unofficial visit, anyway.
Well, you'd intimidate me.
Oh? How's Amber?
Great. Well, she's actually talking about going home to Vancouver for the summer, then coming back in September, going to school here all next year, too.
No?
Yeah, so I have to talk with her. She says she feels stupid, that she got pushed out of shape about you. She says she understands that it was her problem, that she felt anxious about it, that I couldn't love her and love you, too, at the same time. But she's over that now.
Is she?
Oh, I don't know. It took me 14 years of neglect to screw her up. How long does it take to build trust? I know she knows, deep in her heart, that I'm never going to take off on her again. Well, for one thing, I'm sober, right?
Right.
And I think once she comes back in the fall, if I were seeing you more often, if you were, around more often, I think she'd be okay with that.
Do you?
Yeah. What?
I've moved.
You've moved?
I've been seeing my little daughter more often lately.
I know that. And
one thing led to another between Julie, my wife.
I know she's your wife.
I've moved back in.
You've moved back in?
I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Peggy?
No, I'm happy for you. I think you've done the right thing. I really do. Terrific. Super. But... Peggy Delaney, Toronto.
Something's happened. Get over here.
Bernie?
Get over here.
I was going to go to work after I made lunch.
What happened?
There was this tap on the door. I couldn't see anybody through the peephole. I kept the chain on. I opened it up, and I saw this box.
What's in it?
I thought it might be a bomb or something, but when I picked it up, it was too light.
So, let me see.
No, don't look.
Why?
It's a cat.
A cat?
Not all of it. Just 4 little paws.
Oh, my God. Let me see.
I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it.
They're fresh, Bernie. They're all bloody.
I know.
Who would do this?
I don't know.
Well, whoever it is, he's really screwed up.
Oh,
God.
Cats.
Bernie.
No.
Bernie,
Cats. The musical Cats. That's who it is. It's Greg Simpson. That's who it is. Oh, my God. Oh, God. That's what the poem was about. I knew it.
What are you talking about?
Greg Simpson. I haven't thought of him in over 15 years. He was a dancer. He danced in the chorus. He was in Cats. So you were still in Vancouver. You were chasing your hockey player around. And I decided to move back to Toronto, remember? I was like 23, 24. I met him at this bar. He was older, about 30. Greg Simpson, dancer, singer, artiste. And we lived together for a while.
I would have remembered this. You never told me this.
No, I never told you. I was kind of ashamed. He turned out to be a problem. Alcoholic for one thing, hypochondriac for another. An unusual combination, you have to admit. And he was a genius. So he kept telling me. Unappreciated, neglected, dancing in the chorus. I'd made a big mistake because I couldn't get away from him. He'd take pills. He wouldn't just pretend, he'd really take them. I'd have to rush him to the hospital and get his stomach pumped out. He broke down one night, right on stage. Well, he would, wouldn't he? Cried, couldn't stop. So they fired him. Sometimes he threatened to kill me if I left him. Sometimes he threatened to kill himself.
Oh, Bernie.
One night, I came home. I'd been drinking to get up courage. I was going to say, no matter what he said or did, I was leaving. And that was that. It was dark in the bedroom. He just kept saying, hi, to me, in this really calm voice. Hi, to everything I said. I turned on a lamp, and the bed was full of blood.
Oh, Bernie.
He slashed his wrists. I rushed him to the hospital one more time, and then I did leave. They called my father and mother constantly, called the business, came in looking for me. I took this little apartment up on Davenport Road, and I just went underground. But I've always felt a bit ashamed, because I just left him at the hospital. I ran away.
Bernie, you can't be positive it's him.
Yes, I can. Sleepy time for Bernie, cuddled in his bed. His sheets are dry, his conscience clear, and soon he will be dead. It couldn't be anybody else.
I feel like another drink. You sure you don't want something?
No, thanks. I'll stick to my smokes.
He slit the cat's wrists? In reference to himself?
Mm-hmm. That's how Bernie sees it.
Oh, that's really out there.
I know. So Bernie's called everybody he could think of who goes back to those days. And you're the only one who said you'd seen Greg Simpson in the last few years. Everyone else said he'd left the country for good. Way back when.
Oh, well, lucky me. I don't know where he is now, though. It was about a year ago. Maybe more. He just called me up. Out of the blue, asked me out to dinner, that's all.
And how was dinner?
He wasn't in the greatest of shape, I guess. He was okay financially. He'd recently inherited money from his folks. That's why he was back. He was high on something. He talked a mile a minute. It really wasn't a very pleasant meal. When he called me again, I made an excuse. He called a few more times, left some really abusive messages on my answering machine, and then he gave up.
Did he say where he was living?
I don't want to get involved. You know, like give me a break. Cat's paws?
He's not stalking you. He's stalking Bernie.
I wish Bernie had come with you.
Well, he apologizes. He's just too nervous. He said he knew you'd understand.
Okay. He was living at home. His family's house up on Russell Hill Road.
Do you know the street number?
Uh-huh. Just don't tell him you were talking to me.
This is not good.
It's good. We confront him, we tell him to lay off, or we'll press charges. But you have to look determined, Bernie. Resolute, unmoved.
Oh, that's me, all right.
Okay, here we go.
The guy mutilates cats.
Better cats than you know who.
So what am I supposed to say again?
Just say you...
Yes?
Greg Simpson?
Yes.
Hi, Greg.
Do I know you?
I think so.
Okay. Let me see then. The butcher? The baker? The candlestick maker?
Bernie Schneiderman, Cinderella Cleaning. Cats. The old days.
Well, as I live and breathe. So it is. Yeah, you've grown so healthy.
Fat, you mean?
Oh, you were too thin, Bernard. You were much, much too thin. Well, come on in. It's not much of a place, I admit. In fact, it's a dive. Sit down. Sit down anywhere you can find a perch. Oh, don't be a bossy person. For goodness sakes, you can give up your seat.
Who's that?
That is Miss Grisabella, the glamour cat. Oh, here comes some Tugger. He's an absolute beast. Simply a tyrant. Won't you rummy?
Any more?
Pardon?
I said, any more cats?
No, just the two.
Oh.
I'm sorry, and you are?
Peggy Delaney.
Peggy, not the Peggy Delaney.
Mm-hmm.
What? Of course you are. My God, Bernard, you've come up in the world. All right, I give up. I can't stand it any longer. Why are you here? Seems to me you couldn't wait to run away from me last time I saw you. Is she your biographer? Is she here to interview me? A most regrettable chapter in your life story? Tell me, what is it?
We were talking to your brother.
Oh, my bro. Up on Russell Hill Road.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness, what did he have to say? I can only guess that I was a hopeless dope addict, that I almost brought rack and ruin to the whole family until he had me arrested. Well, I guess I was an easy cat out of hand. Sit down, please. Does anyone here smoke besides me? You'll be delighted to know, Bernard. Please make a note, Ms. Biographer, that I am slowly climbing back out of that hole to some semblance of sanity. You're not going to sit down. All right. Would somebody like to tell me why you're here? Why are you here?
Can't you guess?
No.
Quit harassing me, Greg. Quit making phone calls, quit sending me notes, and other things, or
Bernie will lay so many charges against you, you won't even be able to go to the bathroom without permission of the court. And if that doesn't discourage you, then we'll just hire someone to bust your head.
Oh, well, maybe not bust your head, but you know, just leave me alone. Get it?
Oh, what a surprise. This is good. Oh, this is more than good. But seriously, though, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Have I missed something? Or are the two of you just, like, nuts? Do you go around doing this a lot? Is it fun? Can I do it, too?
That's it. I'm leaving.
Don't go away angry, Bernard.
Just remember what I told you.
How could I forget? I'm not wrongly accused every day by a famous personality. Though I'm afraid your 15 minutes was up years ago, dear. In fact, I hate to tell you this, but you are a teensy-weensy bit of a joke. I mean, your column. Come on now. Crusading bitch queen of the Toronto Trib? Do tell. Really, dear. You bourgeois middle-class mediocrity.
Have a nice day. You okay?
My heart just stopped, but we told him.
Yeah. He didn't do it.
What?
Come on, let's go. He didn't do it.
You have a thick skin.
I was brought up in Cabbage Town, when it was Cabbage Town. What can I tell you? Want one of my smokes?
Sure. You don't drink?
No.
Ex-alky?
Uh-huh.
Goodness me, Tallulah. Here's to your sobriety.
Thanks.
I'd never send Bernard the paws of a cat.
No, well, that's what I told him. Your cats are the most pampered, sleekest, self-satisfied cats I've ever seen. You obviously love cats.
Uh-huh. I might send him my own paws, but never a cat's. God.
So, who did?
I haven't the foggiest clue.
Have you ever told anyone about Bernie and you?
Who haven't I told? I tell everyone absolutely everything about me. This is how I am. Particularly when I was mixing cocaine with my heroin. Oh, for the good old days. I'm on this methadone program.
How's it going?
Well, I'm still alive, which is probably a plus.
Probably. So, what do you think? Was it a coincidence that someone wrote that poem and sent in that package?
That's what scares me. I don't think so.
It's been going on now for almost a year.
Well, a year ago, I was still living on Russell Hill Road, going through my inheritance, trying to figure out how to sell the family house after one of my brother's nose. I was going through so much dope, my dealer was living with me. A party every night. I'm sure I blabbed about everything. Bernard was just one more thing.
Well, there must be some reason behind what's happening. Maybe whoever it is wants to scare Bernie enough so he can extort money from him to go away and leave him alone. Or maybe he wants to scare him enough so he'll sell the business.
The cleaning business? I don't think so.
Well, it must be something. And somehow it's connected to you.
X talked about that.
About what? Who's X?
About the cleaning business. My dealer, X. That's the name he went by. I called him Mr. X. Isn't that a hoot?
Uh-huh.
I remember I was chattering away, telling him my life story, and he said, "You mean Bernie Snyderman, the guy who owns the cleaning place?" That's what he said. So, thus encouraged, I told him everything.
Do you know where he lives?
Of course not. I used to party on his boat. I was tied up at Ontario Place. Lots of girls and boys and booze and dope. God, it terrifies me.
What?
How much I miss it. Fort Credit.
That's what Greg Simpson says was printed on the boat. And it was called St. Michael's Harem.
Was it?
I was just wondering, maybe it's dry docked for the winter in Port Credit somewhere. Maybe you could call a cop friend out there, see if you can find it. It would have a license number on it, wouldn't it? And then you could look up the owner and get Mr. X's name. Couldn't you?
Uh-huh.
This is for Bernie. It's not for me.
I didn't think I'd hear from you again.
You wouldn't have. This is for Bernie.
I recognize the name.
Yeah, well, Bernie, you know...
I mean St. Michael's Harem. Part of a surveillance we've been doing. Auto theft, prostitution, drugs, other stuff. But they're all small-timers. The big boys are in Eastern Europe. That boat, it's kind of famous around here. Party Central.
You know who owns it?
Sure. 3 brothers. Joseph, Fyodor, and Alex Bernovsky.
Alex Bernovsky.
He's the youngest one. Big, good-looking.
Mr. X?
For Alex? Why not? Sounds dumb enough. You know him?
I met him just the other day at Bernie's. Oh, my God. He was the one who knew about Craig? He was the one who... But why?
Money.
What?
Money laundering. Among their many other talents, they launder dope money. So they're always buying up small, legit businesses to put the money through. Maybe they wanted to scare your friend so much he'd sell. Besides, with Cinderella Cleaning, they get to case the inside of some of the nicest houses in Rosedale. Not a bad fringe benefit.
And the cut-up cat?
The Bernovsky brothers would cut up their grandmother if they thought they could turn a dollar. They're just playing with your friend. You have to understand these guys. They have a very peculiar sense of humor.
Uh-huh.
So the news is good. Bernie just has to sit tight. They're not going to whack him over something like this. And by the summer, with any luck, these guys will be in jail.
Well, thanks.
Uh-huh. Okay. Peggy, I feel terrible. I just...
Got impatient waiting?
No. It's just... I just have to try to make it work. One more time, you know?
You could have told me this before. I thought you had left her. I thought it was for good.
So did I.
Goodbye, Carlos.
Alex Bernovsky? But you can't say you know anything. According to Carlos, by this summer he'll be arrested anyway.
Alex Bernovsky. Big, handsome. A dope dealer, a gangster, a cat murderer.
Yep.
He sells me cleaning fluid. I can't believe it. I should talk to Greg.
And say what?
Say, I don't know. Say I'm sorry I left him at the hospital. Like that. I shouldn't have run away.
You have been listening to Special Delivery, the latest in our series of Peggy Delaney by James W. Nichol. Featured in the cast tonight, Kyra Harper as Peggy, John Stalker as Bernie, George Bouza as Detective Carlos Szabo, Paul Soles as Simon Blum, Ben Carlson as Alex Bernovsky, Stuart Arnott as Greg Simpson, and Brenda Robbins as Eleanor. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka. The recording engineer was Drago Grandic. Sound effects were by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer. Our coordinating producer is Barry Morgan. The program was produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell, the executive producer of the Mystery Project. I'm Bob Boving, thanking you for listening and inviting your comments. See you next week. Peggy Delaney is our series, written by James W. Nichol. As a columnist for the Toronto Tribune, Peggy's job is to be drawn into painful and difficult situations and to make sense of them. This from a lady who doesn't even understand her own life. This time, the story is called Nothing to Hide. Kyra Harper stars as Peggy Delaney.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
My name is Betty Mundy. I'm calling concerning my son Ivan Mundy, who was shot by the police for no good reason, except he happens to be Jamaican. I would like to tell you our side of the story.
I feel guilty. She has this real trust issue with me, you know?
You mean because of the way you jerked her around all the while she was growing up? The celebrity mom, flying in and out of Vancouver, dispensing gifts and boozy kisses while her dad and stepmom did all the parenting?
Okay.
And then, finally getting tired of waiting for you to ask her, she asks you if she can come to Toronto to stay with you for one paltry school semester. And now that she's here, you're about to get involved with some guy, lose your mind, and ignore her. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
You should feel guilty.
Well, I'm really glad we're having lunch together.
You can't smoke in here.
Try and stop me.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm afraid if I put things off with Carlos any longer, he's not gonna hang around. Oh, God, don't me. Okay, decision. I'm gonna tell him we shouldn't even see each other until after Amp goes home. Because she's the most important person in my life. Because she is.
Why are we having this conversation? There was never any question that that's what you'd say, was there?
It's just, I have this addictive personality. Sometimes I need an adrenaline rush.
But there was never any real question that that's what you'd say. Was there?
No.
It nicked his heart.
But I understand he'll be all right.
The doctor said another inch over. That bullet will have killed him. Do you think you get over such a thing? That all this trauma won't stay with him the rest of his life?
I'm sure it will.
And why? Because he wears hip-hop clothes? Because he carries himself with an attitude? Because he's 18 years old and he's black?
It's my understanding, Mrs. Mundy, it was because it was 2 a.m. There was a drug bust going on. He was hiding in someone's backyard. And he pulled a weapon.
My boy did not pull a weapon. Put yourself in his place. He's on his way home from his girlfriend's. 2 men jump out of a car and start to chase him. He runs. They yell out, "Stop, police!" Now, this might be a comforting announcement to a white person who was doing nothing wrong. But to the ears of a black teenager of Jamaican background in the city, these are not words of comfort. These are words of fear. So yes, he should have stopped, but he continued to run.
And the weapon?
He admitted he did have a knife. But when they yelled, they were police, Because he didn't want to be found with a concealed weapon, he threw it away. Most teenagers carry weapons. You must know that.
I checked this morning, and so far, he hasn't been charged with any drug offenses. But I was told they were pending. Trespassing, resisting arrest, assault with a deadly weapon.
There are no drug charges, because there were no drugs. My son is an honor student, Miss Delaney. His only offense was his color.
So, you're saying if the situation were the same, except it was a white teenager, he wouldn't have been shot?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Isabel Diaz?
Yeah?
Ivan Mundy's girlfriend?
I guess so.
I'm Peggy Delaney, Toronto Trib.
Shit.
Yeah, I get a lot of that. Have you been to the hospital yet to see Ivan?
No.
Why not?
Because the cops won't let me.
Ah. I just talked to his mom. Have you met her?
Once. She didn't like me much, but then my dad hates Ivan, so what else is new?
Why?
Why do you think?
Because he's black?
Congratulations. Look, it's cold, I'm freezing. I've got to go in and check on my mother, okay? Besides, I don't know anything. Because Ivan didn't do anything.
According to his mother, he was on his way home from seeing you.
That's right.
It was 2 a.m.
So?
So, I drove around the block where Ivan was shot. Doesn't seem to be between your place and his place. How could he be on his way home?
Because he didn't leave from here. We were walking around. We went to a show, sat in a restaurant. Like I said, my father doesn't exactly welcome Ivan into our home, okay?
Have the cops asked you about this?
No, because they have to justify shooting him, don't they? Because they have killed him, and now they have to say he was selling drugs. They don't want to talk to me.
I know it's upsetting.
What's it to you anyway?
Well, maybe I can help get to the truth.
The truth is, Ivan wasn't doing anything. He's the kindest, smartest, nicest.
I talked to your neighbor. He was out here, shoveling snow. He told me this was the Diaz place. But Marcelo had just left for Hamilton. He works nights.
So?
So your dad wouldn't have been home last Tuesday night?
My mother was here. My little brother.
It's just, if Ivan's so nice, and since it was 2 a.m, why wouldn't he have walked you home to make sure you were safe? Particularly since your father wasn't even here.
Know what I think? I think you're just snooping around looking for a story. And if you can't find one, you'll make one up. There's no story.
She was upset.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, she loves him. And because she knows why he was hanging out in that laneway at 2 a.m.
So do I. He was selling drugs.
Not according to his mom and girlfriend, and the cops didn't find any drugs on him.
No. They didn't plant any on him either.
What's that mean?
It means, once again, the media's all over us for shooting a black. It means, if they keep it up, the politicos will force the Crown to lay some kind of criminal charge, which will destroy another cop's career and put his family through all kinds of grief. You have a cop, a detective, someone I happen to know very well, running down a laneway after some guy at 2 a.m. He chases him into someone's backyard. His heart is pounding. His eyes are watering. He notices his hand is shaking, the one holding his revolver. He can't see anything, just darkness, shadows. He wills himself to see through the dark. Like if he tries hard enough, he'll suddenly get X-ray vision. His jaw is clenched so tight it begins to ache. He starts to shiver. Suddenly, his eyes catch a movement. Somebody right there, their hands moving, pointing a weapon. He fires. He fires. He crosses the yard and finds a black kid with blood gushing out of a chest wound and a knife in the snow. And the cop knows his career is over.
So where is your detective friend now?
Home, on leave officially, waiting for the meat grinder to begin.
A kid nearly got killed.
So did a cop.
What kind of knife was it?
4-inch blade, folds into a bone handle. The kid was opening it. That's the movement he saw. And the flash of the blade. My friend thought it was a gun.
Any cops' fingerprints on it?
No.
Blood from the kid's wound?
No. Just some flecks of blue paint. And the kid's own fingerprints. That's all.
The kid says he threw the knife away.
The kid also says he just happened to be there, looking for someone. But he won't say who.
I thought he was on the way home from seeing his girlfriend.
He's changed his story. It's just bad luck.
What was?
Jumping the kid at the exact moment he wasn't holding any drugs. We had surveillance on those 4 blocks for weeks. Dealers supplying kids. Kids standing on corners. Buyers directed to this corner or that. Cars coming and going in and out of there like a bazaar. So what are we doing? Just driving around?
I thought we were enjoying each other's company.
We are. I didn't mean...
Okay. You have a choice. You can drive me back to my car, or you can take me out to St. Joe's Hospital, and I'll get a cab back. I'm going to talk to the kid.
How are you going to get in to see him? He's under guard.
I'm meeting his mother there in half an hour. I'm his lawyer.
Uh-huh. I'll drive you out.
Carlos.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say... Well, I know my situation with Amber is a bit different. Why, I can't just, But she's only got 3 more months here, and I think...
I know. I've been thinking about my family, too. My daughter.
Oh?
Yeah, she's only 5 years old. It's killing me. It's hard enough on her. Her daddy not with her mommy anymore. I should be spending more time with her. I should be spending all my time with her.
Well, you should do that then.
And I can't remember what else.
All-city chess champion.
Oh yeah, 3rd place, grade 10.
Have you got all that?
Uh-huh.
You should write it down.
It's in my head. I'll remember it. Okay. I'm impressed, Ivan. All your academics and extracurricular. You don't sound like a dope dealer to me.
I'm not.
Of course he's not. And if he kept respectable hours, he wouldn't have been shot at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mom.
What kind of family lets their daughter run around at 2 o'clock in the morning?
She's 17. She's not a kid.
Since when is 17?
Okay. Never mind.
I met Isabel this afternoon on her way home from school. She's a real pretty girl.
Yeah, she is.
She told me you were taking a shortcut home. But I understand now you've changed your story. You were looking for someone?
What?
I had to tell the cops something. They were all over me with their questions. They didn't believe me.
Why did you tell the police you were looking for someone? You weren't looking for someone. You were on your way.
No, I was looking for someone. I was. I just can't say who.
You were looking. You can't say who. Ivan!
I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just can't say.
Are you protecting someone?
No!
So, this is it?
Yeah, there's the yellow tape down there.
Uh-huh. So he runs down this laneway, an undercover cop chasing him, past these garages. The cop yells, "Stop, police!" Then he sees the kid hop a fence and go into that backyard over there.
You got it.
Can we have a look?
Sure.
What's the matter? I shouldn't be here? TV crews have been here. Everybody's been here, haven't they?
Yeah.
So, what is it?
Nothing.
Does it have something to do with us?
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it should. Aren't you thinking about us?
Sure I am.
Uh-huh. Cops must have searched all along here, looking for drugs Ivan might have thrown away.
For 2 days. Snow's deep in the backyards.
Plowed in the laneway, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Do you see what I see?
Depends on what you see.
That garage door over there.
What about it?
It's blue.
Oh, yeah.
You said there were flecks of blue paint on the kid's knife, didn't you? What if he did throw it away? What if it hit up against that door?
Forget it.
Forget it? No. What do you mean, forget it? Have you actually seen the knife? Are the colors close? Do you know? Carlos?
Kind of close.
You've noticed this door before, haven't you? That's what's eating you. The kid didn't have a weapon in his hand when he was shot. The cops found his knife here afterwards. They opened it up and they put it beside the kid to help out your friend. Right?
That's a guess.
It is. Until you take a flake of that paint and put it under a spectrograph or something. Carlos, have you done that? Carlos?
Yes.
Does anyone else know? Are you on your own on this?
On my own.
Have you got the results?
Not yet.
Amber, do you carry a weapon?
Come again?
Ivan Mundy, you know, the kid that was shot, the story I'm working on.
Oh. There's 2 cupcakes left. Do you want one?
Oh, no thanks.
Okay. What do you mean, a weapon?
His mother says most teenagers carry weapons.
I don't. But she's right. Sue carries a knife.
Really?
Yeah, she was, jumped by a bunch of girls a couple years ago. Ever since then, she says. It's small, though. I don't think it could really hurt anybody. It makes her feel better, I guess.
Do you feel like you need to carry a weapon?
No.
Good.
Not yet.
Because it's not smart to carry a weapon. It just escalates things. Look at this Ivan.
I know. No speech is okay.
Don't carry a weapon. God.
I won't.
I just don't get it.
What?
Well, it's 2 a.m. The kid's standing in this laneway. The area's infested with drug dealers. If he wasn't selling or buying, then what was he doing?
Well, maybe he and his girlfriend were making out.
Outside? In the snow? 20 below?
Well, I'm told. I'm just told, okay, that under certain conditions, if you're in love, you don't feel the cold.
If you're in love.
Right.
Well, Ivan and Isabel are in love, all right, despite her father.
What's the matter with him?
Isabel's white. Her father's not exactly thrilled about Ivan.
Oh. That's real stupid.
So, Ivan and Isabel are in the laneway. Ivan thinks the guys jumping out of the car have something to do with her father, so he runs. They yell, "Cops!" but he keeps running. I don't know. He's got serious charges against him. Why wouldn't he just say he was with her? And why wouldn't she speak up? They can't be that intimidated by her father, can they? Or can they? Well, now Ivan's saying he was there because he was looking for someone, but he won't say who.
Maybe he was looking for her.
For her?
Sure. Maybe she was the one buying drugs, and he didn't want her to, and then he went looking for her.
Ivan is covering up for her.
Yeah.
Hi there. I'm looking for Isabel. Is she home?
No.
Oh, well, do you know when...
Hello?
Oh, hi. Mrs. Diaz? I'm Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. I was just...
She's the one Isabel said was snooping around. Luis. You doing a story on Ivan?
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's got more guts than anybody around here. Put that in your paper.
Yeah, okay. And that was?
Luis, I apologize. My son doesn't mean to be rude. He's upset. Ivan is like a big brother to him.
Oh, that's all right. I was just wondering, is Isabel around?
No. She's at my sister's for the night, maybe longer. She cries all the time. She won't go to school. I thought a talk with my sister, it might help.
Uh-huh. Ivan's going to be all right, though. She does know that, doesn't she?
But it's all the charges against him. They say he attacked a policeman. Isabel says none of that is true, and she's angry, and then she's sad, and she slams doors, she cries. I don't know what to do with her. She saw him that night, you know. Her cousin called to say Ivan was in trouble, and then she ran up there, and she saw the ambulance, and I feel so bad because I wasn't there to help her.
You weren't here?
No, my doctor, he wanted me to stay in hospital again. 3 days. Tests and tests. I'm not so good, you know.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Diaz. So, Isabel was here at home then, when Ivan was shot?
Of course. She was looking after Luis.
Hello?
Hi.
Carlos?
Yeah.
Hi. What time is it?
Middle of the night. 3:30.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You sound warm.
You woke me up in the middle of the night to tell me that?
No. I woke you up to tell you that blue paint was a match.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's not news. Cops do cover up for other cops because, well, just like you said, everything can happen so quickly. Everyone's so afraid. People just react.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
You okay?
Sure. Not the most popular guy around here.
Well, I found out something today, too.
What?
Ivan and Isabel and her kid brother, Luis, they were alone at the Diaz house that night.
Oh?
Ivan must have left some time before 2. But Isabel was still there, according to this cousin of hers. And, well, she's still really upset and angry, too.
About Ivan?
Yeah, and about having to cover up for whoever it was Ivan went up there looking for, I guess.
So, Ivan comes over to see Isabel. They have the run of the house, just them and the kid brother.
Uh-huh.
Then Ivan leaves, he says, to look for someone.
Right.
Where was the kid brother?
Well, at home, too, I guess. Oh.
It was 2 a.m. Maybe Ivan went looking for him. How old is he?
13, 14, maybe.
Perfect.
For what?
We picked up 3 kids that same night, in that same square of 4 blocks, who were holding drugs. They were all young offenders.
Hi there, Luis.
Hey, what are you doing hanging around here?
Waiting for you to get out of school. Jump in the car.
I don't know where Isabel is.
Well, I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to you.
So?
Hi. You were saying the other day how brave Ivan was. How he had more guts than anybody else around here. I was just wondering exactly what you meant.
Nothing. Just what I said.
More guts than who, though? Than the punks who hang around Christie Pitts, selling drugs? Than the dealers who recruit underage kids to sell their stuff? Is that what you meant?
You're the one spouting off. You tell me.
Okay. Some dealers, I understand, get kids to hold for them. Because if the kids get caught, they're just young offenders. The justice system can't do anything but give them a spanking and let them go. Meanwhile, the dealers are cool. Anybody ever talk to you about that?
No.
So here's what I think. I think your sister'd found out somehow that you'd lost your mind, that the big boys were going to let you stand on a street corner that night and sell drugs, and that you went for it. I think Ivan went up there looking for you.
Is that right?
So I'm just wondering, Did you see him? Did you follow the ambulance down that laneway, Louise? Did you see Ivan lying in his own blood? Is that why he's braver than anybody?
I don't know.
Did you see his sister come running? Did you hear her crying? What did you say to her, Louise? Please don't tell on me. Don't tell Daddy. I might get in trouble. What did you say, Louise?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Not because of my father. Because of my mother. Because she's sick, you know? That's why. Isabel, she said...
She said what?
If Ma found out about me, she'd die. I was scared. I didn't think it would be like that. Cars creeping around, stopping, rolling down their windows. Real slow. You never know when someone might off you just to steal all your stuff, you know? There was a big white stretch limo and lots of cabs and weird, strung-out people. You can hardly see them in the dark. Whispering, buy this, buy that, buy you, kid. High on some crazy shit, you know?
Don't you think you're asking way too much from Ivan? Don't you think it's time to stop pretending you're grown up and be grown up? Louise?
They're after me. To do it again. Work another corner.
Are they?
But I don't want to. I'm just gonna say the truth. That Ivan was looking for me. But I can't tell the cops who I was working for, or those guys will really hurt me, you know?
I know.
I'll just say I was holding for some guy I never seen before. And Ivan, he tried to help me, because he did. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
You think that'll be enough?
Yeah, Louise. That'll be enough.
You have been listening to Nothing to Hide. This week's episode of Peggy Delaney by James W. Nichol. Featured in the cast tonight, Kyra Harper as Peggy, Katerina Scorsone as Amber, George Buza as Carlos Szabo, John Stalker as Bernie, Arlene Duncan as Betty Mundy, Joel Gordon as Ivan Mundy, Marilo Nunez as Isabel Diaz, Jordan Hughes as Luis Diaz, and Allegra Fulton as Mrs. Diaz. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka. The recording engineer was Drago Grandich. Sound effects were by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer. Our coordinating producer is Barry Morgan. The program was produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell, the executive producer of the Mystery Project. I'm Bob Boving, thanking you for listening and inviting your comments. See you next week.
We have the Mystery Project and the new series of Peggy Delaney mysteries written by James W. Nichol. Peggy Delaney is a newspaper columnist, and by the very nature of her work, which is, after all, investigative, she often comes into contact with mysteries that need solving and people who are leading troubled lives. Now, this episode is called Tough in the Corners, and in it, the dead body of a homeless man starts Peggy on a search that leads to the rarefied home atmosphere of a wealthy NHL player and elements of horrific history. Kyra Harper stars as Peggy Delaney.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Native truth. Hello there, this is Dick Chesterfield from ACF, returning your call. Thanks a ton for your interest, but as you probably know, Tommy Wells prefers to remain behind the scenes when it comes to his charity work. That's just the kind of young man he is. Oh, however, he did want to mention that he's an avid fan of yours and never misses reading your column when the Leafs are in town. So again, Sorry to disappoint, and thanks so much.
Yeah, sure.
You sound happy.
I was just checking my messages. I thought I might have a different angle on this stiff story, but I guess not.
The stiff story?
Yeah, I found this homeless guy frozen to death under the Gardner Expressway a couple of days ago.
Oh.
Stiff as a board in a sleeping bag under some blankets.
That's awful.
Yeah, tell me about it. I was damn near ordered by our new managing editor to write about this guy. That's your second coffee, isn't it?
I guess so.
How come? You're always saying coffee's unhealthy.
And that's about your fifth cigarette this morning, isn't it?
So, anyway, I thought if I have to write about it, at least I can come at it from a different angle. I was trying to line up an interview with Tommy Wells. He does a lot of work with the homeless. He's a hockey player. He's cute.
You seem to have a thing for hockey players.
Just one. Your dad. And on our first date, he didn't say he was a hockey player. He misrepresented himself.
Why?
Because he thought I'd think he was dumb.
And then now it's a cop.
Look, Amber, I've been doing some thinking. And the truth is, I'm not interested in getting involved with someone right now. So, the next time I see Carlos, I'm going to tell him that he's a nice guy and all that, but it isn't going to work out. So, we...
No wonder you've been in such a bad mood lately.
I thought you were the one in a bad mood.
Oh, are you doing this for me? Because I don't care who you go out with.
No, it's for me. I've got you to myself. For less than 4 months now. I want us to be together. Just the two.
Then how come I feel like you're only doing this because of me? Like I'm some kind of head case or something. Because I was thinking, I could go home early and then, I could come back in June and write my exams or something.
Oh, God, no, don't. Don't even think that. Okay?
I don't want to be in the way. That's all. You have a life and I have a life. Everybody has a life and it's not the end of the world.
If you went home, it would be. The truth is, I don't know how to be a mother. I think I've established that over the years. But it doesn't mean that you're not important. Because I love you. Okay?
But I feel so stupid. I know that you can love me and you can love someone else like Carlos at the same time. I know you can, but I just don't feel like you can.
Yeah. I know. Oh. I need a hug. Do you need a hug?
No.
Hey, Willie. Working hard? Hey, Peggy. How's it going? Yep. I hear you're featuring Tommy Wells on the back page next Saturday. Interviewed him yet?
Photo session at noon, meeting at 2. His place.
Willie, do me a favor. Let me tag along.
Why?
Just want to throw in a couple of questions. When the conversation lags, discreetly.
What kind of questions?
Well, lots of the Leafs do charity work now and then, right? But this guy, when he's not playing hockey, word is he helps out with the First Nation street patrol, almost full time. He's part native himself, comes from some little pissant reservation up on Georgian Bay called Ghost Hill. And he helps out with the homeless. That's interesting. Admirable. He'll open up a little. Maybe there's a column there.
This is about hockey.
And God is in his heaven and all is right with the world. I said I'll be discreet.
How long have you been in this business, Willie?
4 years.
Well, this is how it works. We do favors for each other. All the time.
Hi there.
Willie Watson, Trib Sports.
Right on time. Come on in.
And this is...
Hi. I'm just guessing, but I don't think you're Tommy Wells.
No, and his representative, Dick Chesterfield, ACF.
Oh.
You're Peggy Delaney, aren't you? I think we met on your voicemail. I think I said no.
But it wasn't clear. No to what?
There's Willie.
Tommy! Great to see you again. A great game last night, Tommy, except...
You blew a 2-goal lead. Yeah. Good to see you too, Matt. When are you going back on the road?
I know. I hate not traveling with the team.
And you are?
Peggy Delaney.
Oh, okay. Fine. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, too. I write a column for the Trib. I thought you were a big fan of mine. That's what Dick here said.
Oh? It's just a mix-up. She wants to interview you about your charity work, Tommy, and I said you preferred to keep that part of your life private.
Well, just a couple of brief...
It is private. It's just something I choose to do. I don't have to prove I'm a good person to anybody.
No, of course you don't.
Everything in this business is show business. Everything's product. You're advised to sell yourself back to the fans and position yourself for endorsements. But some things should be kept private. That way you still know who you are when you wake up in the morning.
Right.
I certainly couldn't agree more. Oh? I'm not going to have my photo taken, smiling in some soup kitchen or bending over some poor wino somewhere like he was a trophy. No.
Except soup kitchens. All these other programs, they don't run on good intentions alone, do they? If you do these things, and the public knows it, and they identify with you, then you become an effective fundraiser too, don't you? Publicity is not always a bad thing.
Are you going to the optional skate this afternoon, Tommy?
Yeah.
Then let's talk hockey. There's only so much time.
That sounds good to me.
Penthouse, overlooking the Don Valley. You could see forever. You could see Buffalo.
Uh-huh.
How much do these kids make?
Depends. Tommy Wells, so-so player, traded in a 3-player swap with the Islanders 2 years ago. Third-line winger, tough when he has to be. 1.2 maybe.
1.2 million?
Yeah, he's nothing special.
God.
Get his autograph?
No, I was lucky they didn't throw me out. I asked him what his feelings were around that native guy they found frozen to death the other day.
Yeah.
And he said, ask the politicians what their feelings are. And that was that.
My case.
What?
The guy under the bridge. I went down there. The morning they found him. It's my case.
Okay. I've got to write this stupid column somehow. Maybe that's my angle. I'll interview you.
I don't think so.
Carlos.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's just, I like your tie. Who picked it out?
I did.
When you were with your wife.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He rides with us lots of nights. Some people recognize him, talk to him. Faces light right up.
Mine would have too. He talked to me. I understand you saw this Joe Smith about 1 a.m, the night he died.
Under the expressway, down in the culvert, covered over with some old boards. We got him to sit up, drink a bit of hot chocolate. He seemed okay.
Why didn't you take him to a hospital?
Oh, they're all full. We take the frostbite cases into St. Mike's. Better to sit in the emerge all night than outside.
So he crawled back into his hole when you left.
That's right.
He was found lying half outside them. Well, that's how that truck driver noticed it.
He was drunk. Probably tried to go somewhere. Passed out. Not that he had anywhere to go.
No.
Tommy asked me if I knew his name, too.
Oh?
Yeah. He was there, helping us out.
Andrew LaSalle.
How'd you find that out?
Lifted fingerprints off his corpse and checked our files. Last offense was in '84. Got 10 years. Served 6.
For what?
Rape. You raped a little girl.
Oh.
He was from out west somewhere. Moved into Ontario about 20 years ago. At the time of this offense, he was renting a room near Dundas and Sherburne, living in a house with this Chinese family. He attacked their daughter.
Oh, God.
Then, he skipped the city. But he'd been receiving welfare checks, and in the past, they'd been mailed to a few reservations around the province. Believe it or not, he was a ladies' man. He'd talk someone into taking him home, and then he'd live off them for a while. Grassy Narrows, Big Stick, Ghost Hill. They figured at the time he wouldn't be stupid enough to go back to anywhere he'd been before. He wasn't. They found him 4 months later, staying with someone on the Six Nations Reserve near Brantford.
Carlos, did you say Ghost Hill?
Yeah, why?
Just making notes. That's what I thought you'd said.
Jesus, what are you doing here?
I saw you come in.
This is the men's washroom. Couldn't you wait?
No, I couldn't. Tommy Wells, tell me what you know about him. Does he live alone, or does he have a living girlfriend? What about his family? How many? Where do they live exactly? Does he ever go back to that place he came from, that Ghost Hill place?
He has the best plus-minus on the lease.
Pardon?
It was pretty clear, at least to me, that Tommy didn't appreciate you being at my interview. Can't you take a hint? And besides, I don't want to jeopardize my relationship.
Shut the hell up.
Oh, yeah, sure. Now you...
Shut up. What team are you on? Do you think you play for the Leafs? You're on my team, Willie. My team. I should knock your head off. Where's your loyalty? To a teammate.
I never thought of you as a...
Look, I am going to write a really gushy column about that dead guy under the bridge. And I'm just going to mention Tommy Wells in passing. He'll love it. But I need some background. I want to be accurate. I'm a professional. I thought you were too.
There's nothing to know. He doesn't have a steady girlfriend as far as I know. He more or less stays to himself.
And his family?
I think his mother died a couple of years ago. He took a game off to go to a funeral. And he has a sister.
Oh?
Yeah, Joanne. She's not quite right. Something developmentally handicapped, something like that. He's really good to her. She lives in this home. It's right down the street from Tommy. That's why he lives up there.
Do you happen to know the name of this place? Where she stays?
No. Don't go there. Tommy wouldn't like that.
I'm not going to go there. It's just background, okay?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's something like Cleo's home? No, Clara's home? It's named after somebody.
Hello there. Welcome to Clara's home. Can I help you?
Yes, hi. I'm Peggy Delaney.
Oh, yes, of course. I read your column all the time, Miss Delaney. It's a pleasure. Oh, I'm Grace Harold, Managing Director.
Hi. I'm supposed to meet Tommy Wells here. He wanted me to meet his sister.
Oh? That's strange. He didn't mention anything to me.
You're kidding. Oh, well, you must have forgotten. Hockey players. Anyway, I'm about a half hour early, as it turns out. But since I am here, well, I might as well say hello to Joanne in the meantime. I looked at my appointment book. For some reason, I thought it said 2, but it was 2:30.
I do that all the time. Normally, of course, we do require the family's permission for visitors we don't know.
My mug's in the paper 3 times a week.
Yes. Well, why don't we go upstairs and say hello then?
Hello. Hi.
This is a friend of Tommy's, Joanne. Tommy's coming to see you this afternoon.
Is he? Oh, good.
Well, he said he was. I don't know.
Tommy plays left wing on the third line of the Toronto Maple Leafs. He has 10 goals and 5 assists. That's really good on the checking line. He leads the team in plus and minuses.
So I've heard.
Joanne's got scrapbooks going back forever.
He's a great player.
He gets into fights, but only if someone makes him really mad. He lost 3 teeth in juniors one night. He's had his nose broke twice. He had 123 stitches and a broken leg. But he did that skiing.
Oh. Are you older or younger than Tommy?
I'm 3 years older. Tommy is 27, January 18th. I'm 30 years old this July 12th. That's on a Sunday this year. Tommy always takes me out on my birthday.
He's a terrific brother. Isn't he, Joanne?
He's the best. He took me to St. Petersburg in Florida once. We stayed on the beach. We were on the 21st floor.
Joanne, I'm interested in what it was like for you when you were growing up. Do you go home at all? Do you go up to Ghost Hill? Joanne? What's the matter? I'm sorry. Did I say something? Did I upset you?
We don't go back to Ghost Hill. Tommy and me. I won't let him. No, I won't let him.
Homicide. Detective Carlos Sabo. I'm not available right now. Leave a message or press 1 for the sergeant's desk. Thank you.
Hi, it's me. If I don't call you by 1:30 tonight, will you look for me at Tommy Wells' place? 720 Don Mills. Penthouse number 5? Okay. Thanks.
Look who's here.
I thought you might be later. It's only 12:30.
Not much on going to the bars after a game.
Too bad you lost.
Too bad you talked to my sister this afternoon. That wasn't nice.
Well, no one's ever accused me of being nice. Now, I'd like to talk to you about all the hours you've put in since coming to Toronto, out on the mean streets, night after night, walking the alleys in hostels.
Forget it.
It's almost as if you were looking for someone, isn't it?
Is it?
Found him, too. Living in a hole under the expressway. Andrew LaSalle. And he didn't die of exposure, did he, Tommy?
Would you like to come in?
Okay.
Want some music? Takes me 2-3 hours to unwind after a game.
No, thanks. Did you know Andrew LaSalle was convicted of the rape of a little Chinese girl here in Toronto?
No. I won't fall asleep until 4. Sometimes I won't fall asleep at all. Doesn't surprise me, though. Want a drink?
No, thanks.
I knew he was living here, on the street, a wino. A friend from Ghost Hill saw him and told me. He lived with my mother for a while. When my sister and I were little kids, my mother wasn't too careful sometimes.
Uh-huh.
One night, she got mad about something. Left us alone. Alone with Andrew LaSalle.
Mm-hmm.
I was planning to kick him to death. I bought steel-toe boots. They're in that closet right over there. Rain pants, too. Kick him in his head and kick him until the snow was red and I was red, up to my knees. I even knew where this dumpster was, full of garbage bags, where I could hide the boots and rain pants afterwards. It's almost funny.
What was?
I drove back down beside the expressway about 4:30 in the morning. Parked my car behind this factory. And I saw these 2 guys. One big guy was sitting on his back, He had the bastard's head pulled back, like he was breaking the neck of a fish, you know? Still back, jumping all around in the snow, yelling, teach you, steal my boots. They stripped off his boots, and they ran away. My boots were still clean. I walked over to him. Andrew LaSalle was dead. Maybe you could leave me and my sister alone now.
I don't blame you for hating him that much, you know.
You were right about a lot of things, but you were wrong about one thing.
What was that?
My sister. She tried to pull him off. Andrew LaSalle raped me.
Booked and in jail. Found them both under the Bloor Viaduct, living in a lean-to made of packing crates.
Good.
The big one's got bite marks on his hand. The little one is wearing an almost brand-new pair of boots. With Andrew LaSalle's fingerprints all over them. Not too bright.
No. So, do you have enough to convict him?
LaSalle bled a little from his nose. There's blood and probably saliva on the big one's coat sleeves. With DNA testing? Probably.
Then, Carlos, can you forget what I told you about Tommy Wells? You don't need him as a witness, do you?
No.
I love you.
In what way?
In every way. Thanks for coming up to his apartment building and waiting outside for me.
Thanks for not getting yourself bumped off.
Okay.
You've been listening to Tough in the Corners, the newest in our series of Peggy Delaney, written by James W. Nichol. Featured on the cast, Kyra Harper as Peggy, Katerina Scarsoni as Amber, Jonathan Fisher as Timothy Wells, George Buza as Detective Carlos Chabot, Derek Boys as Dick Chesterfield, Greg Spottiswoode as Willie Watson. And as well, you heard Lawrence Stain as Peter Longboat, Jane Johansson as Grace Harold, and Jennifer Podemsky as Joanne Wells. The music was composed by Milan Kimlicka and conducted by Ray Parker. The recording engineer was Dario Grandich, sound effects by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer, and the coordinating producer is Barry Morgan. The program is produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell, who is the executive producer of the Mystery Project. And that is all for the roundup for this week. Thanks to my colleagues, to Rosemary Allenbach, Ross Bragg, Mary Ellen Robitaille, and Ainsley Vogel. Alan Neal is going to be here next week. I'll be taking the week off to do who knows. On Friday, November the 3rd, the roundup continues with the Mystery Project in our final half hour and the continuation of the Peggy Delaney series written by James W. Nichol. Faced with disturbing news about a longtime friend, Peggy does some background digging, which proves easier than keeping things right with her daughter, Amber. Kyra Harper stars as Peggy Delaney in Long Drive Home.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free now. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Oh, hello? Miss Delaney? Miss Delaney? Oh, I'll leave a message then. Hello? Charlie's dead.
Amber, supper's ready. Amber!
Everything looks great.
Uh-huh. Well, I always do roast beef and a whack of potatoes Well, when I have a man over for supper, it's just my thing. Amber!
I'm here. You don't have to screech.
I'm not screeching. I was just wondering when you were going to come out of your bedroom, that's all. This is Carlos. You two almost met before.
Hi, Amber.
When you entrapped Lenny and arrested him?
For Lenny's own good. Everything turned out all right? Okay, everyone. Sit down. Carlos, could you carve the roast, please?
Sure.
God, you do it every other time now. What, you're suddenly helpless?
Amber, I am just being polite.
Trying to make me feel useful.
Oh, I'm sure she'll do that.
Yeah, well. How do you want it sliced? Thin, in between, thick?
How come you're not married?
Amber, thick. Carve it thick.
I am married. It didn't work out.
Maybe we could be less personal.
He's used to questions. He's a cop.
That's right. Fire away.
Any kids?
One. A little girl.
That sucks. For her, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy, get off the table, or I'll kill you. 7 days ago. Oh, God. I just didn't know. Well, how would you? I asked where Charlie was a few weeks ago, when he wasn't around the Blue Moon anymore. I kept saying, "Where's Charlie?" His boss said he'd moved to some other place, a cousin's bar out in East End. He did? He was so good to me. He helped me, well, to get off the stuff. Oh. Yeah. By the end, getting a drink out of Charlie was a real ordeal. I loved your husband. Me too. Right. I mean, I just can't believe it. You have lots of kids. 7. 3 had gone from home, though. I'm so sorry, Mrs. Dale. Yeah. The message you left, you said Charlie had a car accident, but you don't believe it was an accident, and the police won't do anything?
Charlie always said Peggy Delaney can get anything done. All she has to do is write it in her column, and the cops jump, politicians jump. Everybody listens to Peggy Delaney. He was real proud to know you. Oh, darn that dog.
Oh, it's okay.
I'll quiet her down.
She sounds kind of big.
She's a husky cross. She's on a chain, though. Heidi! Heidi! Nobody's there! Shh! There's a girl. Shh! Good girl. There.
Well, your dog obeys you a lot better than my cat.
That's one of the reasons, you see. Why I know.
But the car crash wasn't an accident?
Yes. Heidi always stays inside, but Charlie tied her outside about a month ago because he was afraid. He said she should stay outside all the time, day and night. It's winter. It's cold at night.
What was he afraid of?
I think somebody was blackmailing him.
Really? By threatening you and the children, you mean?
For about this last half year, Charlie started staying out at night. All night, sometimes. That wasn't like him. But he wouldn't talk about it. At first I thought it was some other woman.
Oh, no.
And then he lost his job.
Lost it?
He was fired. I don't know why Mr. Riley told you he went to work for somebody else. He still had money, though. He always gave me the same household money every week. But he was hardly around anymore. And when he was, he looked kind of like desperate. I think he'd gotten involved with some bad people. And he was doing something bad at night. And then they turned around and blackmailed him.
But Charlie never struck me as someone who would do anything.
After the car accident, I went to our bank. I never did the banking. We had a little put aside. I knew that much. It was gone. I had some money I'd inherited from my mom, too. We put it into Canada savings bonds. They were in a safety deposit box. They were gone.
Oh, no.
I think these bad people, they threatened to go to the police, to tell on Charlie, and he tied Heidi outside to protect us, and he paid them. And when he didn't have any more money left, they killed him.
June, you said in your message that he was alone in his car. I mean, he'd crashed into a bridge abutment.
After he was murdered. They just made it look like an accident.
You know, the other possibility, besides an accident or murder, is Charlie was upset, depressed.
Charlie would never leave me alone. Not with 4 children at home. Whatever trouble he was in, he'd never do that. He was a good man.
Yes, he was.
And good evening to you, Miss Delaney.
She's sure somebody was blackmailing him over something.
Uh-huh.
Why don't we have an ashtray? This is the smoking section, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's okay. I'll use your plate. It was a disaster, wasn't it?
What?
You know what?
Your dinner last night? The roast beef was good. I thought Amber was terrific. The cat was okay.
Oh, I don't know who I was more angry at. Amber for being impossible, or you for enjoying it.
I wasn't enjoying it. It was more or less as you'd expected, wasn't it? You'd warned me. So maybe I was just amused that it was more or less as you'd expected. That's all.
I had this stupid idea that maybe she'd warm up to you, and then I could have you both.
Most single parents I know have private lives. Amber's 15. Maybe if we just go ahead, she'll accept it.
Most single parents have nothing to do with me. I took off. I had better things to do. I haven't lived with her for over 12 years. Oh, we were just getting it together. She was just beginning to believe that she was the most important person in my life. And then I screwed it up. Huh. At least I'm consistent.
About what?
About hurting her. You'd think she'd be used to it by now.
That's all you're going to say?
Yes. I'm going over to the Blue Moon. Ask around about Charlie.
Okay.
Peggy.
Hi there, Sean.
Just setting up some bottles in reserve. I want the bar to run dry.
Good old Friday night.
Yeah. Well, I don't see you around here so much anymore.
Did you know Charlie was dead?
Went to the funeral.
I didn't know. Nobody told me.
My brother Teddy called Charlie up to see how he was doing. June told him that he'd been killed in a car crash 2 days before. Otherwise, none of us here would have known either.
Yeah. Remember when I asked you 3 or 4 weeks ago why he wasn't around? You said you'd heard he was working at his cousin's bar in the East End? Well, June says there is no cousin and no bar. He was fired.
That's right.
You lied to me.
Charlie was missing his shits. Wanting advances on his pay, pestering the rest of the staff for loans. He was in big money trouble over something, but he wouldn't say over what. I figured he'd be into my cash register next.
He'd been a waiter here for 20 years.
I understand that. And I was grateful. Right? People still have to do their jobs. I told you he had other work because I knew you and Charlie were tight. I didn't want to trash him in front of you.
Yeah. Well, if Charlie and I were so tight, I would have called him up to see how he was doing, like Teddy did. If I ever gave a rat's ass about anybody but myself.
Homicide, Detective Sabo.
Hi.
Hello there.
Carlos.
What?
I've been thinking about Charlie. There's something funny about that dog, Heidi.
As in hilarious?
No. As in, it doesn't add up. he wanted to protect his wife and kids, why would he insist they keep Heidi tied outside? Wouldn't you want a dog like that running around loose inside the house where she could actually do some good if someone broke in?
Yeah, I would.
Me too. Besides, a dog tied outside is vulnerable. If you wanted to shut it up, you could give it some doped up meat or hit it over the head or something, couldn't you?
Yeah. Eliminate protecting the family, then.
Mm-hmm. I already have.
Okay. Why tie Heidi outside? You know, if Charlie had something hidden out in the yard, and if he thought somebody might come around looking for it, then insisting the dog stay outside makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's what I think, too. When I was there, I looked out the window. Heidi was tied up to her doghouse in the middle of the yard. There's a beat-up old garage, but it's at the end of the property. The leash doesn't reach anywhere near that far.
Dogs bark.
Until somebody shuts them up.
Right. Now, I get the feeling you know the answer to this.
Well, I think if I was sneaking around, even if I had drugged Heidi, the last place I think to look for anything would be in her doghouse.
Her doghouse?
Yes. Carlos, Heidi is guarding her own doghouse.
How you doing in there?
Just as long as she keeps that mud inside the house. Okay, I guess.
God, kind of smells.
Kind of.
Find anything?
Ticks. Fleas.
Oh.
Blankets. Some canvas. A wooden lid. There's a hole dug in the ground.
By Charlie?
I guess that dog's smarter than it looks. There's what feels like a couple of cartons below the frost line. I'll lift them out. One. Two.
Cases of booze?
Oh. That's it. Except for dog hair. Jeez.
What the hell was Charlie doing? Hiding 2 cases of booze.
Bacardi white rum. Smirnoff vodka.
Sean Riley at the Blue Moon, he said he'd fired Charlie before he got into his cash register. Maybe not before he got into his booze, though.
Well, maybe. Why? It's only room for 2 cases in his hiding place. He wasn't going to get rich that way, was he?
No.
Sure went to a lot of trouble. Keep him out of sight, though. Let's have a look.
That's what's in them, all right. All full, all gleaming, all saying, "Hi there, sailor."
Now, don't get carried away.
Now what?
I'm just going to have a shot.
What?
Bacardi rum, it ain't.
No, it's sealed.
Yeah. People counterfeit 20s, 50s, and they counterfeit booze, too. This stuff's raw tasting. Whether they're making rum, vodka, whatever. But the bottles, the labels, even the cartons are always first-class forgeries. These are real beauties.
Uh-huh.
You can buy this stuff for about $50. Save yourself $250 a case.
Wow.
One bar we busted, they went through a case a day of this phony stuff. 300 days a year. Well, there's $75,000.
But it tastes awful.
Not that bad. You never serve it straight. Always with a mixer. After a couple of drinks of the good stuff, no one's going to notice the bad stuff when you switch them. Just as long as it gives them a buzz. And this stuff will do that.
That bar you busted, was it about the same size as the Blue Moon?
A few tables less, probably. Not as good a location.
Uh-huh.
My liquor license. It was dangling by a thread in front of my eyes.
Oh?
Yeah. Little prick. Sorry.
It's okay.
Charlie had bought that bogus liquor from somewhere, came in here and said he'd go to the liquor board and tell him he'd taken the cases right out of my storage room.
Charlie was blackmailing you?
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it either. I mean, Charlie. In this business, you live in fear of any kind of complaint, anything that puts your liquor license in jeopardy. And He was going to drag some black market booze into the liquor board's offices and say I was selling that shit.
This was after you fired him.
Yeah.
How much did he want?
$25,000.
25? How much did you give him?
$25,000. I was that scared.
Do you know what he wanted it for?
Oh, I didn't much care. I just knew that as soon as I transferred it into his account, it was gone.
Cinderella cleaning, we're everywhere.
Hi,
Hush.
How's things?
Hush, I'm on the phone. No, this is not a dry cleaner's. Great. You?
No.
No?
Charlie's dead.
Charlie.
The waiter. You know, Charlie. Charlie Dale at the Blue Moon.
Oh, yeah.
He was killed in a car accident way out some stupid place. Highway 11.
No kidding. Well, that's too bad.
Mm-hmm. He ran into a bridge abutment. Maybe.
Maybe. You'd think if he ran into one, he'd know it.
Bernie, Charlie's dead.
Sorry. I get nervous around dead people. Yeah, I know he was a good friend of yours.
I didn't even know where he lived.
Oh, don't smoke in here, please. It fills up my sinuses.
You've got hay fever.
It's February. Okay, smoke. I was out on Highway 11 the other night.
Huh? Hard to imagine you being anywhere north of Wellesley and Young.
My health club went on an excursion. We rented a bus and had a casino night. I lost $200. But Frank Moss and I are going to see Il Trovatore Friday night. Could be the start of something.
Oh, great. Meanwhile, I'm the abstinence poster girl. Whereabouts?
Hummingbird Center.
No, the casino. Whereabouts on Highway 11?
I don't know. Out in the country somewhere. Past Aurelia or somewhere. Casino-rama.
Casino-rama. Charlie's wife told me she had to call a funeral home and arrange for them to bring his body back to Toronto. An ambulance had taken him from the accident scene to a hospital in Aurelia.
How do I get into these things?
Because you know the way to the casino and I don't. Because you're my best friend. Because you're a warm, caring, delightful human being.
And don't forget, stupid. Because I am stupid.
I'm going to drop in on Charlie's wife first. See if she has a picture of Charlie. We can show it around the casino.
All kinds of people go up there. I don't see how anyone's going to recognize
She said that Charlie was gone most nights. All night sometimes. And that this had been going on for months. If he was gambling, and if this casino was his place to do it, then I'm sure someone will recognize his picture.
I hear. So, where's the cop?
The cop?
Carlos.
He was sitting in the Blue Moon when I talked to Riley, just in case. Backup.
Backup.
Then he took the fake booze back to his office to see if they could trace who manufactured it.
Really? Has Amber met Carlos yet?
Yes. That's Junette in the backyard. Hi.
Peggy. Oh, am I glad to see you.
Oh?
Look what Heidi just found. I was just tying her up. She jumped right into that hole in her doghouse, and then, when she came out, she had this old sock in her mouth, and she cracked it.
She cracked it?
Oh, this is my friend, Bernie.
Hi. I was really sorry to hear about Charlie.
Thank you. Look, what was inside the sock. Heidi split the plastic case. It looks like
a tape.
Yes. It'll still play.
June, you said you wanted to know what really happened. Maybe this will help. Or do you want to know?
Yes.
I worked here for over 20 years, Mr. Riley. I sure did.
And you got yourself screwed up in your head.
I've lost some money, that's all.
None of my business.
I can make it up. I've got a system.
Why are you in my office? You were fired. You're still fired. You should thank me. Now you can gamble all night and all day. Goodbye, Charlie.
Mr. Riley, I lost my wife's money. If you could give me a loan, I know I could win it back.
No, thanks. Now get lost. I got work to do.
Sean Riley, I know what you and your brother Teddy are doing. I know about the other storeroom, about you switching booze, you know. I sure do.
What did you say?
I sure do. I snuck the key. Got 2 cases. Got it hid. I'm going to the liquor board. I guess I will.
Just because you know what's going on doesn't mean they're going to believe you.
They might, you know.
Well, this is interesting. The Charlie I knew, this kind of creepy shit last thing would ever have occurred to him. You really are screwed, aren't you? What do you want?
$25,000, or I go to the cops. I go to the license board, too.
How many kids you got, Charlie? 4, 6, 10? You go anywhere. Open your mouth to anyone. And one of those kids of yours is dead.
No. I got a partner. He knows what I'm doing. Anything happens, he'll swear you're the one.
You're laughing.
No! 25,000!
You know something? I used to you junkies stay at the slots or at the tables for such a long time, you wear diapers. So you don't have to take time to go to the washroom. Is that you, Charlie? You sit there every night pissing your pants, losing and losing and losing.
$25,000. I destroy the booze. I go away.
5,000. I'll make the check out right now. 5,000. If I ever hear from you again, you'll be arranging a funeral.
I need more.
No, you don't. You're just going to lose it anyway. There you go. Hey, go on, attaboy. I want you to do your wife and your family a real big favor, Charlie. Why don't you just kill yourself and get it over with?
Okay, Ducky. I'm going to win.
Are you all right?
No.
Here. Charlie was good. He was good all the time. He just got sick.
That partner Charlie was talking about, maybe he was talking about that tape. He secretly taped the meeting for insurance. All he'd have to do is give that Riley guy a copy later. It's incriminating.
Yeah. I don't think he'd anticipated that awful threat to his kids, though. He had it on tape, but he'd never go back for more money, for fear Riley would make good on his threat anyway.
Charlie would never risk his kids.
No. He probably lost the $5,000 all in one night. That was that.
Except he had to drive home. My Charlie. Except he had to get in the car and drive that dark, lonely drive home without any hope at all.
Yes.
Oh, Charlie. Why didn't you come to me? Why didn't you say something? Why?
You've been listening to Long Drive Home, the latest in the Peggy Delaney series by James W. Nichol. In the cast, you heard Kyra Harper as Peggy, Katerina Scarsone as Amber, John Stalker as Bernie, George Buza as Detective Carla Szabo, William Colgate as Charlie Dale, Gillian Cook as June Dale, and Ron White as Sean Riley. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka. The recording engineer was Drago Grandich. Sound effects by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer. The coordinating producer is Barry Morgan. The program is produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell, and he is the executive producer of The Mystery Project and the Peggy Delaney series by James W. Nichol. Our ace reporter, Peggy Delaney, has her life under control, or so it seems in any case. She's on the wagon, and the presence of her daughter, Amber, is helping her stay dry. But trouble looms, as it always does, in the form of a potential boyfriend for Peggy, and Amber has brought home a young computer nerd who may be a murder suspect. Kyra Harper stars in All the Lonely People.
Hello there. You've reached Peggy Delaney, Toronto Tribune. If you have something confidential you want to pass on, just leave your name and number. The walls have ears. I'll get back to you. If you're calling to give me fulsome, unqualified praise for my columns, feel free. If you're calling to scream at me, fascist, communist, cop-loving, cop-hating, pro-lesbian, anti-lesbian, pretend anti-establishment, crypto-Bay Street swamp pig, go for it. After all, this is a quasi-democracy.
Hi, Amber. I'm home. Let's order in, okay? I'm dead on my feet. Hi, Sammy. Don't bug me, Sammy.
Hey. Mom, tough day?
Oh, this new company that bought the Trib. They had a meet and greet with their principal stockholders. I had to make nice all afternoon.
Really? I've got some news.
Oh?
Yeah, don't go crazy or weird or anything.
What?
Well, did you hear about that politician, Weinberg, somebody or other, his wife's missing?
Malcolm Weinberg's wife?
Her picture was in the paper and on TV last night.
Yeah, I know, so?
Well, there's this guy I know. He's sort of involved.
What?
Yeah. He's, asleep in my room. Lenny, wake up. Come on.
What?
Lenny!
What? Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Lenny, this is my mother. Mom, this is Sue's brother. Her twin.
I read your column all the time. It's awesome.
Why are you in my daughter's bed?
Because he's been sleeping in park the last 2 nights, and he's exhausted. And he's scared.
That's true, actually. Amber thought, I'm in really big trouble. I feel like running away, you know, maybe I have to steal a car.
Lenny, stop it. Just tell Mom what happened.
That would be nice. Malcolm Weinberg's wife is missing. And?
And I know her.
How do you know her?
Come on, Lenny.
Because we were lovers. Almost.
Excuse me?
Yeah. We met in cyberspace. We have the same service. She's Dee Doughton. I'm Mr. Biggie.
No, you never told me that.
Well, I'm trying to be honest. We met in a chat room in an online dating service. And then we started exchanging emails. Got pretty hot.
Oh? Lenny spends way too much time on the internet.
Not necessarily.
You do too. Sue talks about it all the time. You stay in your room for hours and hours. She can hear you tapping on your keyboard all night. She sees the light from your computer screen flickering under your door.
Yeah, well, the only light in my room. In my life.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
How did you meet Elsie Weinberg exactly?
Seeking companionship. It's been organized by cities, and she answered my ad.
Did she use her real name?
No. Once she started sending me emails, she said her name was Dorothy Monroe. She was single, 29. She worked as a legal secretary, and she liked to read romance novels.
No kidding. Well, did you give her your name and age?
I said I was an investment banker, 30 years old, single. with a condo at Harbourfront and a cottage on Lake Muskoka. I didn't really expect to meet anybody, face to face.
He called himself Rick Steele. Really?
It's a name. It worked. I had a lot of correspondence from lots of women.
Did you?
Yeah.
But it went beyond that with Elsie Weinberg.
Got serious.
How? You're what, 15? And Elsie Weinberg's a hell of a lot older than 29.
Yeah. She scanned in a photograph of herself and sent it to me. And she looked more like 40, but, she was still pretty good looking. And I scanned in a photograph of this TV actor and sent it to her and said it was me.
That was deceitful, wasn't it?
Everybody does it.
And now she's disappeared.
Yeah.
And you met with her?
At this hotel, Best Western, near the airport. I had on my suit and tie, but I knew it wouldn't fool her. She asked me how old I was. It was pretty mortifying. She just kind of stared out the window. Then she left. And that was all.
Lenny's really scared the police will trace him somehow, and they'll come and arrest him. He doesn't have anyone else to help him, Mom. And I said that you knew important people, and you knew how the cops worked and everything. So I told him you'd think of something.
You did.
Detective Szabo, homicide.
Hi.
Hi.
How's Carlos Szabo tonight?
Bored. Lonely.
Really? We talk almost every day.
Yep.
Carlos, you told me you understood. It's just not such a good idea with Amber here.
All I said was I'm lonely.
Yeah, but that's not fair. You know that.
I know that.
Amber's only here 4 more months. I want it to be the very best time we've ever had together. Then she goes home to her dad in Vancouver, and then my situation changes, right?
I'll be here.
I already know your number.
I think so.
Carlos, something's happening here.
Oh?
I need to know if there's anything new on Malcolm Weinberg, on his missing wife.
Not my case. I can check. Why?
Amber's brought home a problem. Oh, it's a test. She's always testing me. How much do I love her? So I have to help. It's like walking on eggshells. Because she's been really hurt by me, not being here for years, and being a drunk, Look, this is the only insane part of my life, Carlos. The rest is more or less almost sane.
Yeah, like mine. And this connects with the Weinbergs. How?
There's this kid hiding out at my place. He met Elsie Weinberg through some kind of internet club. Nothing happened, but now that she's disappeared, he's afraid he'll be arrested. And his sister called just now to say 2 cops had been around to their place looking for him.
Weinberg is on the police commission.
I know.
And if there's an arrest warrant out for this kid, you just told me where he is.
Yeah, but I don't think of you as a cop.
I am a cop.
I mean, just a cop.
He needs a lawyer.
I just called one, J.J. Mars. I left a message.
Did this kid meet with Mrs. Weinberg?
Once, nothing happened.
When was this?
A few days before she disappeared. Carlos, could you just ask around? And if there's nothing there, could you kind of suggest to the detectives on the case that they're barking up the wrong tree? Look, he's only 15. He's a bit of a goof, but he's harmless.
No, I can find out what's going on. That's the best I can do. I'm not going to make any recommendations on a case I'm not working on. That's nuts.
Oh.
Where are the kid's parents?
On holiday, again.
Is he staying overnight?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Are you sure about him?
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Hello there. Hi. I'm just falling asleep. You'll be okay on the couch?
Sure. I'll just surf a little while longer.
What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? It's nearly 1 o'clock. Oh, I'm sleepy.
I'm not. I keep thinking about all those guys.
What guys?
Well, they were innocent too. Donald Marshall, David Milgard. It didn't do them any good. And what could happen? In jail,
Like if you're young, what can happen to you?
You're not going to jail.
Well, you hear stories. Even detention centers and juvenile lockups and stuff.
Lenny, nothing's going to happen to you. I promise. Okay?
Okay.
So, try to get some sleep soon?
Sure.
I'll be just right here. In my room. Good night.
Good night.
First thing in the morning, I'll make an appointment with J.J. Mars. We'll go and
Peggy.
we'll... What?
I was in her car.
When?
The day she disappeared.
You didn't tell us that.
No.
You said you'd met Elsie Weinberg once.
Twice, actually. She emailed me a couple of nights after that first time, and she said I was really sweet. And she said it would be okay if it were the other way around. Like if she were an older guy, and I was a girl, then everybody would think it was okay.
Oh?
We'd already had virtual sex anyway.
Virtual sex?
Yeah, with our computers. She'd tell me what she was doing to herself, and I'd tell her what I was...
Okay, all right.
But this time, it's going to be different. It's going to be real. So we met again. But then at the last moment, she changed her mind about, She cried. I think she was a little mixed up or something.
Uh-huh.
Then, she gave me a ride home.
From where?
The same place. The coffee shop at the Best Western Hotel.
In the car they found abandoned in that underground parking lot?
Yeah. You see why now? Because my fingerprints and my hair and everything, everything like that, it'll be all over. They're going to do all those tests, and then they're going to arrest me.
Lenny, shh. Lenny, what exactly did happen in that car?
Nothing. She just let me off. 2 blocks from my house.
Did you feel angry or anything?
No.
Ms. Delaney.
Mr. Weinberg, thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
Did I have any choice? So what was all that on the phone this morning?
Just what I said. I have information that the police are pursuing a lead concerning a cyberspace romance your wife was having.
All right. How did you come by that information? Have you got a source in the police department, Miss Delaney?
You know better than to ask a question like that.
I sit on the goddamn police commission, Ms. Delaney. I'd like to know if we have a leaky tap.
You don't have a leaky tap. May I sit down?
No. This won't take long, will it? You don't want to tell me where you got that information? Then I guess I won't give you an exclusive interview. How's that? Screw your column.
Look, it seems I already know more than any of the other reporters know. I am sorry about your wife, Mr. Weinberg.
Sure you are.
I know it must be
Forget
very...
it. I don't suppose I can appeal to your sense of decency not to go public on this.
No. I'll make a deal, though. If you tell me how seriously the police are treating this friend of your wife's as a suspect, exactly what they've got on him, then I won't write anything. I'll forget it.
Why? You sound worried.
I'm not worried.
Deal. And you're wrong. The police aren't looking for one little playmate. They're looking for 3 or 4.
3 or 4? What, people she actually met, you mean?
Yeah. Busy, wasn't she? The police are tracing them all. I don't know what they've got in the way of evidence or who the main suspect is. That's all I know.
But how did the cops find out about these men in the first place?
She saved her email.
Oh. It was almost sad.
Was it?
Uh-huh. Against my better judgment, I even felt sorry for him. I didn't find out anything new on Lenny, though. Carlos, Lenny told me last night he'd seen her on the day she disappeared. He was in her car.
He was?
Uh-huh. That's why he's so scared.
Interesting.
Oh, by the way, Weinberg mentioned being on the police commission. Not that I told him where I got my information, of course.
Is that why we're eating lunch in this dive?
I'm trying to protect you.
Oh?
Not that I need to.
I found out about her other friends, too.
Did you?
Apparently, it was Weinberg who tipped the investigating officers off.
You mean he knew what was going on?
He said he didn't. It was after she disappeared. He just got thinking about it, he said. All the time she spent on the internet, he just suspected something.
Really? How would he ever notice? Guy's never home.
Yeah, shows up at every chicken dinner, and every photo op going. He wants to be mayor. Everybody knows that.
What else do you know about him?
Well, that's about it. Except he's a hard ass when it comes to his career. He'll step around, over, or through anyone.
What about his wife? What do you know about her?
Not much in the file. Low profile. She was a nurse. They got married in their 20s. One son. He's away at school. For the wife of somebody as ambitious as Weinberg, not much in the papers. She didn't seem to do much socializing.
Well, that's because he kept her tucked away where she wasn't so likely to hear something. You don't know all there is to know about Weinberg, do you?
Like what?
Like girlfriends. Lots of them.
Oh?
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who gives testosterone a bad name. It's general knowledge. Well, in the press corps anyway. That he's a sleazebag.
And you think his wife found out?
Why do you think she was on the internet all the time?
Right, yeah. So, she knew. And if he knew what she was up to, maybe they had a fight.
And he what? Killed her? Is that likely? Come on, Carla. I don't think it... Why did you say that?
There's an arrest warrant out for one Leonard Johns, a.k.a. Lenny.
Oh, God. J.J. Morris is out of town for a week. Oh, I'll have to get him out of my apartment, then find another lawyer.
How do you know the kid's still there?
Because he stayed up all night surfing the net. Then he crashed on the couch. He was sleeping blissfully when I left.
And Amber's at school, right? You said when I called this morning that she'd already left for school.
Uh-huh. I made sure of that.
There was blood in the car.
What?
They checked hair samples from her hairbrush in her bedroom. The DNA matches. It's Elsie Weinberg's blood.
Oh.
Amber's friend is in trouble.
Lenny? Lenny?
Yo, Peggy.
Oh. Are you on that computer again?
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of freaked out.
Why?
Look.
Dearest Rick, I feel terrible. This is all my fault because I resisted my true feelings. Please give me one more chance. Please meet me at our special place at 7 tonight. I'll be there, I promise.
With all my love, Edie Dot.
Is that her?
Yeah. I've been monitoring Mutual Hearts all the time I've been here, just in case she got in touch again. I think it's her.
Well, who else could it be?
I don't know. The cops, maybe? Setting a trap?
Except...
What?
How would they know where to set it? She's referring to the coffee shop at the Best Western, isn't she?
Uh-huh.
Or how would anyone else know that? Unless she told someone.
I don't know. It can still be a trap.
Lenny, the police are looking for someone who disappeared. If she shows up, then everything is all right.
Right.
If she's sitting there, in that coffee shop, then you don't have anything to worry about anymore.
Hi.
Oh, hi. You're home early, aren't you?
Yeah, I had a spare. Hi, Lenny.
Hey, Amber.
I'll just go ditch my books. What are you doing?
Oh, just surfing, you know.
Excuse me for a minute, Lenny.
Sure.
Yeah?
Honey, there's an arrest warrant out for Lenny.
Oh, no. Well, that's not fair. He hasn't done anything. Mom, you have to do something.
I'm trying to. Shh. Look, I'm going to let him stay one more night. But tomorrow, I have to take him to a lawyer. We can get into real trouble here.
I can't believe this is happening.
I know. He found something interesting on the internet.
What?
Why don't you go ask him?
What was that? Lenny. Lenny! Lenny!
Where is he?
He's gone. What time is it now?
6:46.
How long have we been sitting here?
About half an hour.
If he doesn't show up, so what? Or maybe that woman will show up anyway. As long as she shows up, that's all that counts, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you'll recognize her? We should have brought that picture in the paper.
I think I might recognize her anyway. Weinberg lets her out, to smile during election campaigns.
What do you mean?
Oh, just that he's kind of a jerk. No, I take that back. He's a great big... Uh-oh.
What?
Look who just got off that bus.
Where? It's Lenny.
Oh, good for you, Lenny. Good for you.
He's going into the hotel.
Statehood, if he sees us, it'll blow everything.
But I want to talk to that woman. I want to know what's going on in her head. She's caused a lot of trouble.
I know. But we haven't seen her go in yet. Wait a while. It's not even 7.
But she could already be in the hotel.
Amber!
Come on, Mom.
Oh, God. Okay.
There's Lenny, sitting by the window. Well, he's alone.
Just stay here, okay? You can peek through the door every once in a while. We should wait.
There's a few women in there. But he'd go and talk to them, wouldn't he? I mean, if one of them was her, they just wouldn't sit at different tables.
Yeah. Oh?
This man, he just sat down with Lenny.
Where?
Who is that guy, anyway?
Oh, that guy. He's Detective Carlos Szabo, Metro Police. Amber, come on.
Come on what? I'm never going to speak to you again in all your messed up, screwed up life.
All we did was do Lenny a favor.
A favor? Writing that phony email to Lenny was a favor?
Yes. With Carlos explaining that Lenny took our bait and showed up for a meeting with Elsie Weinberg and therefore couldn't possibly have anything to do with her disappearance, he'll probably be released tonight. And if he is held until tomorrow, Carlos promised to keep Lenny in one of the interview rooms so he won't freak out. Okay?
No! You are such a liar! Why didn't you tell me what you did before we went out there? At least!
Because I thought maybe you wouldn't think it was such a good idea. Carlos had to apprehend Lenny. It's his job. But he did it in such a brilliant way, he proved that Lenny was innocent. Everything's all right.
All right. You just don't get it. Do you? You're so twisty. No one can know what's going on with you. No one can live with you.
Amber, please.
Well, no one can. No one can trust you. And who is this Carlos anyway? Is he the asshole who's always phoning up here all the time?
Oh, yes. And he's not an asshole.
Is he your boyfriend?
No!
Just forget it, Mother.
Hi.
Hi.
You look radiant.
Yeah, don't I?
How's Amber?
Miserable, impossible. She won't talk to me.
I thought I might meet her last night.
As soon as she heard who you were, she ran out of the hotel. I'm in the deep freeze. We were just getting... We were getting close. I've been sober as a damn judge for months. Everything was going so well.
Until I came along.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got some news.
Oh?
It was her.
It was her?
Elsie Weinberg. She called Malcolm at 3 in the morning last night. She's been staying in a room at that Best Western all the time, since the day she dribbled her own blood around inside her car.
What?
Yeah. She was teaching Weinberg a lesson, and she purposely set Lenny up, so the police would go off on a wild goose chase. She wanted her husband to know how desperate she feels. She wanted him to pay her attention. She's nuts.
She was driven nuts. Her own blood?
No, she was a nurse.
Oh, you know something? I could really use a drink. Wow. I could really use something. Carlos.
What?
Want to come over to my place for supper tomorrow night?
You've been listening to All the Lonely People, the latest in the Peggy Delaney series by James W. Nichol. Featured in the cast, Kyra Harper as Peggy, Katerina Scorsone as Amber, George Buzza as Detective Carlos Chabot, J.J. Stalker as Lenny, and Dan Lett as Malcolm Weinberg. The music was composed and conducted by Milan Kimlicka. The recording engineer was Drago Grandich. Sound effects by Matt Wilcott. Colleen Woods was the associate producer. The coordinating producer is Barry Morgan, and the program was produced and directed in Toronto by Bill Howell, who is the executive producer of the Mystery Project.